It's no secret that apparel retailers have faced trouble lately. Look no further than the recent bankruptcy filings of Wet Seal and Body Centrals as examples. Here to tell us more about the challenges and what might save these retailers is The Deal's senior writer, Richard Collings. Hi, Richard.
Hey.
So, Richard, could you tell us about what kind of challenges apparel retailers are facing in today's market?
Well, first of all, if you look overseas, for example, in markets such as China and Russia. In Russia, for example, they've seen a downturn because of Western sanctions against that country for its involvement in Ukraine. The price of oil dropping has also had a severe effect. That could deepen into recession. That's cooling consumption there. In China, there's been a government crackdown on corruption and graft that has lessened consumer appetite for luxury labels. And this slowing in emerging markets is a global phenomenon. The International Monetary Fund revised downward its projection for global growth this year from 3.8 to 3.3%. So that's what's happening worldwide. Domestically, U.S., which is normally considered the safe haven, it's facing its own difficulties in terms of it's just over-retailed. The square footage per consumer far outnumbers any other country. So it's intensely competitive here in the U.S.
So in light of these recent bankruptcies and the competition they're facing, what can apparel retailers do to get shoppers back in their stores?
Retailers right now really need some new ideas. They need a mega trend to bring those shoppers back in the store. A good recent example of this is the skinny jeans craze, which was declared officially over last year, which shows why we need a new idea. There was also, for a while, shoppers were rushing out to stores to put those vibrant colors into their wardrobe. So that was another trend that was helping retail out. So really, one of these trends to get shoppers excited again, especially considering that apparel has to compete with consumer electronics, Apple's new iPhone, the watch that it's going to be coming out with in April. It's just more important than ever that the fashion industry continues to innovate and create desire.
Are you seeing any glimmers yet of what the next big megatrend could be?
So it's interesting, looking at images from Paris Haute Couture this week. It's now winding down. I was looking at the Dior show in particular, and the creative director at Dior, Raf Simons, he was coming up with bodysuits in trippy or psychedelic patchwork patterns infused with rich colors. And that could have come off as tacky, but it was pretty sophisticated. Now, it's that kind of thinking that is really going to inspire the kind of ideas, the commercialized versions of something that consumers could potentially gravitate to. Maybe not that specifically, but we need to have completely different way of approaching fashion than what we've seen over the last few years. I mean, Dior is known for its 1950s hourglass silhouette. So he's completely saying, I've got to come up with something completely different. And it's really that kind of thinking that's going to hopefully lead to a new trend within apparel.
Great, well, thank you. We'll definitely look to you to see what the latest trend should be. For The Deal, I'm Jamie Mason, speaking with our senior writer, Richard Collings. Thank you.